Okay.
That sounds pretty good. Maybe just move the mic a little closer. Hi, Debra.
Hi, Debra.
Debra Giannini. So I decided to accept the challenge. It's a 3-holiday month, and I'm going to try to do a song for each holiday. Which I was in, this is my walking the tightrope. I just decided this since I've been here, which is a tribute to you. Thank you for making me feel so welcome. I've only been in town a couple months here in Pittsburgh, and I'm so lucky in so many ways. The best dive bar I've found between Kansas and Missouri, or the Four Corners. Is this one? And it's a couple blocks from where I live.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play some things maybe you haven't ever heard before, but they all are in that theme. This is a song by a guy named Louis Ledford, and I was really lucky while I was living in the Northwest. He was very unlucky. He had to move because of Katrina. He's a New Orleans person. And this is a song. I'm doing it for MLK Day, but it's really a song about John Lewis. Do you know about John? Yeah. Good Trouble.
Good Trouble.
And this is a magical song because it was written by Louis Ledford on the day of his funeral. You might remember there was a procession, and so I got a Facebook message, and this song came, and it was one of those songs when I heard it, I knew I was going to play it, and I knew to play it, and I got permission to play it and record it. And that's one of the songs that will be coming out this year. It's called Stand Up. We live in a time where those are kind of important words, right? Stand up, a great man has gone. John Lewis has moved on. Stand up, he's gone to his rest. John Lewis has moved on. Life thief for justice in an unjust land was beaten unconscious by the Ku Klux Klan. 'Cause there's a cost to holding back freedom. Stand up, a great man has gone. John Lewis has moved on. Selma, Alabama, 1965. Police were mean, our country divided, but he took those licks knowing it's a cost to holding back freedom. Stand up, a great man has gone. John Lewis has moved on. Stand up, raise your voices in song. John Lewis has moved on. Let us remember that he opened the door. He taught us that travel has its own reward. A world without poverty, racism, or war. John Lewis has moved on. John Lewis has gone home. Thank you, Louis. If you ever want to, Louis Ledford, if you Google him, he does a radio show every Monday night on a Bellingham, Washington radio station that's streams
How do you
live.
spell the last name?
Ledford, Ledford, Louis Ledford.
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 We have a couple local races.
His show is, I believe it's called High Fidelity. I don't always remember names, so forgive me for that. Okay, the second song is in tribute to the state of Kansas that has welcomed me here. I have to confess, I might have a dual passport too, dual citizenship, because I went to school in Springfield back in the day, so had my Missouri Ozark years.
It's okay.
So this is a fellow who hails from Kinsley. I met a couple really cool songwriters from Kansas while I was in the Pacific Northwest. And he travels more than being in one place anymore, but he wrote this song called Darling. You know, I always know what you mean when you say, darling. It's a word that hides or can be hidden away. Darling, I know what you're crying for, propped up in my door, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Darling, you know you did everything you could. Darling, and it just wasn't enough to do any good. Darling, he's gone, it's not your fault. He could not live, 'cause he could not stop. And everything's gonna be alright come the morning. Come here and hold me tight. You know it's just a ghost in the night. I know it's gonna be all right in the morning. That's that word we use, and we say, darling. Don't let words get in the way, darling. So that's from Freedy Johnson. Do you know Freedy?
I do.
Yeah.
She's fine.
He wrote, like, his hit big, the song everybody knows is a great song called Bad Reputation. And he's this wonderful, delightful man, you know, like, doesn't really have a bad reputation, but I did. He has a temper. You know how some people just won't put up with bullies? He jumped off the stage. He's like as short as me, like I'm short. And yeah, a heckler that was just being so rude and a bully, and he jumped off the stage and punched him. I think, you know, that's just like one of those things. Okay, well, for my third song is a little bit of a commercial. I got known, because I went to Ireland and Scotland and England once upon a time, for Celtic kind of music. And, you know, I'm newly retired from my healthcare job, so want to know what I've been up to? It's kind of, I guess I'm late to the party on this. I'm kind of a late bloomer in a lot of ways. Anybody ever watch a show called Outlander? I've discovered binge watching in the Kansas winter. Yeah. Sing me a song of a lass that is gone. Yeah. Well, I'm working on that one. I started it yesterday. It's like, oh, there's a song. So it's a traditional song. Did you know it's actually a song about Bonnie Prince Charlie coming across the sea? And so I'll work that up for St. Patrick's Day. Hoping to have some gigs here locally for that. And to do a song from the Celtic songbook that you might also not have heard before. It's a pirate song, I guess. But it's all, I love, you know, songs that invoke romance and women's names in particular. Any Nancys in the crowd? All right! And I love to mention, it's adieu. This a pirate sailor boy is saying adieu to his lovely Nancy, and that's a French word, as you know. It means not goodbye, but kind of like see you again. And if you really want to get down on the Celtic stuff, we have to include the French people too. Sorry. This is, well, here's adieu now, lovely Nancy. 10,000 times adieu. I'll be thinking of my own true love. I'll be thinking, dear, of you. Will you change your ring with me, my love? Will you change your ring with me to be a symbol of our love when I am far at sea? Now those farmer boys come home each night and they tell your gals fine tales of all the work you've done all day. They are working in the fields, about the wheat and hay they cut down. It's all that they can do, and we poor jolly, jolly sailor boys, we mind the seas all through. So here's a do, now lovely Nancy, 10,000 times adieu. I'll be thinking of my own true love. I'll be thinking, dear, of you. And when I'm returning home again to this fine familiar shore, grand stories and fine things I'll bring to you will have mined the ocean's floor, and we'll make the alehouses all ring, and we'll have our taverns roar. This is where you raise your glass and go roar, 'cause when our money is all spent, we just go to sea for more. So here's a do now, lovely Nancy, 10,000 times adieu. I'll be thinking of my own true love. I'm thinking, dear, of you. So change your ring with me, my love. Please change your ring with me. It'll be a symbol of our